Orbits are a result of a well-known force, which is gravity. Any two objects in the universe attract each other with the force which is called the gravitational force. Gravity is considered as one of the four basic forces in nature, but also is the weakest one. When considering large masses, gravitational force is the most important force to take into consideration. The interaction of bodies under gravity was theorized by the well-known scientist Isaac Newton. The conclusion that he came across was that the gravitational force of attraction between two particles, for example masses m1 and m2, is proportional to the product of their masses and inverse of the distance between the masses.
But why do planets orbit around another massive object? Let's break it down by starting from the origin of the universe. Starting from the origin, all matter has been in motion. Clumps of matter slam into each other, over time leaving those only that move harmoniously in the same direction. When these moving matter interact with the other matter, they tend to orbit around a common barycenter. So why does the Earth orbit around the Sun? The reason is if one of the two orbiting bodies is much more massive than the other body and are relatively close to one another, the barycenter will be located close to the more massive object. The Sun is a very massive object relative to the Earth and contains greater inertia, which is why this barycenter is very close to the Sun. For example, consider the Earth-Moon system, in which the barycenter is located 4,671 kilometers from Earth's center, and the distance between the Moon and the Earth being 384,400 kilometers in average. Let's consider the two-body problem. The barycenter would be the foci of the elliptical orbit of each body. Take a look at this relationship in order to obtain the radius of one object from the barycenter. Here you can clearly observe how the barycenter varies according to the masses of the objects. The radius of a certain object from the barycenter would have a ratio which depends on the masses of the objects. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe and share for more interesting videos.